They say the meek will inherit the earth. We say the nerds are already in control. Welcome to the Frackin' Nerds, episode number 224. I'm your host, Doc Martin. Joining me, I guess, in Missouri is where he's at. Is that correct, Missouri?
Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, wow. It's Mr. Kennedy. Apparently somebody really is trying to reach me. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. I don't know who the hell this is trying to reach me. Well, they're on mute, so no one. And all the way from the East Coast, it is Joshua.
Yeah, me, Joshua.
So,
Very anticlimactic.
How's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. You know, I was just in Kentucky.
I heard you both Kentucky. Have wonderful using the bus routes to get back home or get to wherever.
Fuck Greyhound.
Yeah, fuck Greyhound. I'm with it. My dad works for Greyhound, and I hate Greyhound. I'm never going to use Greyhound ever again. I'm so mad at Greyhound that I will not even use them to travel in state. That's how much I fucking hate Greyhound.
That's extreme. So no sponsorship from us from Greyhound. So apparently that is off the table now. All right. Well, on today's show, Daria is coming to Hulu and maybe more. AMC is joining the movie subscription war, and a Turtle reboot is already in the works.
Now, is this going to be a CGI or is it going to be a actual people in fucking costumes or in rubber masks?
The moment we don't know what's going on. Well, they didn't have much success. We'll talk about it later with the CGI version. So I don't know which one would work. And
this day and age, I would rather have it stay true to the original and have guys in suits.
And then we did a poll for what would Kennedy be watching or reading, but he would be watching. And we had a lot of votes. And so we will tell him which superhero porn parody he will.
Tally was too much.
He will watch, and give us a breakdown of how the story went. Are you excited by this, Kennedy?
I am.
Oh, I know Joshua is.
I have a feeling that when I finally get a chance to get doing it, I'm going to be in the truck with my trainer.
Well, there you go. It's the perfect. You're not driving, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll be driving part-time.
Well, don't do it while you're driving. That's illegal.
Well, yeah. No, I'll be doing it in the bunker.
It's illegal to watch porn while you drive a truck?
It is. I think it's driving and then watching something that distracts you. It's illegal.
Oh, man, that'd be really weird. No. Well, I have to make some rules here. I don't know what you said, but you don't even need to watch the sex scenes. You just have to watch the non-sex scenes. Sex scenes are optional. So you understand?
I think he has to commit.
So I can fast forward.
No, I think he has to.
Fast forward. I don't think any human being in the history of fucking pornography, and I swear to God, I have never met someone who's actually watched a porno from beginning to end without fast forwarding. I don't know if that's even. Is that humanly possible?
I think it is.
I've done it.
You have? Shit, you're a better man than me.
With only one though. It's called Pirates.
He's talking about Pirates again.
Yeah,
but that's not. From what I heard, that's not considered really a porno because they don't show like the penis going in the vagina.
But Kennedy, did you watch it? I heard this is good. I'm going to start it from the beginning, and then you're like, this story's really good. I'm sticking with this.
Yeah, it's actually how it went down.
Because most porn, you find where you want to start, and then you progress.
Right, my buddy Jerry actually suggested it to me. He's like, you should watch this. And I was like, okay. And he's like, it's porn. And I'm like, come on, man. And he's like,
it was
no,
softcore porn, though.
Can a guy give another guy a box of porn?
It showed...
Oh, man, what was that? Isn't that fucking...
40-year-old virgin.
The League?
No, it's 40-year-old virgin.
It was, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it showed real sex in the movie.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
Because I remember my girlfriend at the time was like, when it came out, she's like, I got this Pirates porno and it doesn't even show sex in it, like hardcore sex. I was like, huh? I could have told you that, but that was just me.
I think it does have it in there. Unless
I'm pretty sure it does. I know the girl on girl scene is.
Well, there's... Okay. I mean, but that's a whole different thing. There's no
Right.
I mean, they could show fake penetration. It's usually not a problem. Well, let's get into the show. We'll talk about what movie he has to watch and then give us a breakdown of how it goes. Well, Algeria is apparently shutting down internet during exams to curb cheating.
The fuck is Algeria?
Uh-oh. It's a country. So apparently what has happened is they're having an issue when the exams go occur. People posting the questions or answers while either before the test or as a test are going, and so they're worried about this. And now they've even asked ISPs to block social media access, but apparently it's not happening. So now, one, you're not allowed to bring any kind of device like a phone or tablet with you, and then two, they will be shutting down the internet while they take their test. Actually, today, June 25th, they shut it down.
Oh, sucks for Algeria.
You think this is kind of extreme?
Yeah. I mean,
shutting down
was
the whole
cheating rampant in the for them.
Apparently, it is in regards to this exam and stuff like that. 2016 test questions leaked online both before and during the exam, and I guess so. I mean, I guess maybe testing is a big thing. And in China, apparently they use drones to catch the students.
Well, they do some really crazy shit in China.
Are they taking the test outside or something? How's a drone is it like they have it in the classroom just hovering above all the students? Just
why is it right underneath me?
Oh, it must.
That's not distracting at all.
No, I'm trying to fucking take a test here, bro.
It falls and cuts a kid in the head.
Yeah, right. What if it's hey, I know that guy. He picked on me back in elementary school. Whap!
What is something you guys have done to cheat on an exam?
I cannot remember a single time that I purposely cheated, but I have seen other people's papers, and I'm like, oh, okay, my answer was completely wrong.
Oh, looking over at a paper and noticing it was wrong?
Yeah, you look over at an answer and you wrote 3 words, and you look at the person next to you's answer and it's 3 sentences, and you're like, oh, what the fuck?
You're I totally missed the point of that question. I remember when I was go ahead, Joshua.
Kid just was giving the answers to everyone in the a really important test in summer school, and I remember seeing him a few months down the road at a Burger King. And I was like, hey man, what's going on? He's like, hey, what's up? And he tells us his aunt or his sister, I'm the reason why that kid got out of that test and he got out of high school. And she's like, you idiot, you helped someone that you shouldn't be helping. Only you got to worry about yourself. And I was like, yeah, she's kind of right, bro.
That's true. Grade school, I'm a horrible speller and never did well on spelling tests. And one time I wrote them on the bottom of my seat, where your ass is sitting, how to spell them. And then I think some chick narked on me. She's and so I got pulled out when I went back to the class, and the teacher's like, did you write all these words? I'm like, yes, I did, because I'm a horrible speller. So.
I cheated on a spelling test, too. I got caught.
Well, see, I got caught, too. I mean, after the test, because
No, I got caught during the test. He was cheating. I was my mom didn't find out, so I was just whatever. I was I don't give a fuck.
In college.
In the same strain of this.
Yeah.
Have you ever, been kicking ass at a test and purposely answered one wrong so it didn't look like you were fucking cheating?
Well, I had
my
freshman year in college, I didn't score well on the math, and I'm actually pretty good at math. I don't know why I didn't score well. And so U of L forced me to take kind of the remedial math course, which didn't even count towards my my education. And so I'm in this class, and actually it was so easy that while she would have the homework up, I would do the homework while she was explaining how to actually do the mathematics. And me and this other guy that would hang out, we would get done with the test within 5 to 10 minutes. And she actually thought we were cheating until she realized we both had wrong answers on different parts. But we would get done so quick, and was like, well, class is still 45 minutes. We're going to go hang out and do something else. And it was just so fucking easy. So, yeah. No, but I haven't purposely ever just answered something wrong. Now, I did have this one course. It was American pulp culture, and it was a bunny class for broadcasting, and you were given like you were supposed to just write out like essays, and at one point I was just calling bullshit. Like, did this guy even read it? And I was like, and then one time Marilyn Monroe blew JFK and blah, blah, blah. And he actually highlighted it and goes, is this pertinent to what you're writing? Still got an A in that bunny course, but it was fun. So no other ways of cheating. All right. Well, apparently they had their internet cut off. I think it's kind of extreme, but whatever.
Ooh.
Algeria, remember? That's what we were talking about.
I thought you meant fucking someone on the podcast. I was like, it's not me.
No, you're still there.
We don't care about Algeria. So moving along.
Sinemia. How do you pronounce it? Sinemia? Cinema? It's got to be some weird fancy. They have been the first one to kind of battle MoviePass in regards to subscription service, where they're big whopping ones for $15, which you are like, I'm fine with this. You get 3 movies, I think, a month for like $15.
That's not bad.
No.
It was for night. Well, how much was it that they were charging?
I think it was like they were a little bit cheaper. I think it was like $7. Now they've bumped it up that you can buy 2 tickets. Let's see, a 3-person plan for so this will, if you got to buy it for 3 people, one standard ticket would cost you $15, while 2 tickets per month will cost you $25. Now, if you want to buy 3 tickets per month for 3 different people for a 3D film, you're paying $45 a month. I guess people were just like, hey, I want to just pay one bill because like with MoviePass, and my girlfriend and I, and Kennedy himself has one with his girlfriend. You have to have 2 different cards and pay it as separate bills.
I do want to say this though, while we're on this. There was always the question of whether you were limited wherever you went with a MoviePass. That is not true. I have used it down here in Missouri and no issues.
What do you mean limited?
Well, when you first sign up, they make you put a zip code in. And there was a thing going around for a long time that you could only use it within so much distance of your zip code.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know initially when the MoviePass came out, the reason you had to put in your zip code was because they were charging you based upon kind of the average price, where here in Louisville it's going to be much cheaper than Joshua over there in New York to go see a movie.
Yes.
And so like they would, where you would get charged $50 in New York, we would only get charged $30 a month for the subscription service. But MoviePass says, hey, hold my beer. It's going to start charging a surge pricing next month. So if you want to, what's a movie that's coming out like next month? I guess like Ant-Man and Wasp. If you want to see it during like Friday or Saturday nights, you're going to probably pay about $2 more to go see it.
So what did they take this business model from Uber?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, because they're just like, because what they're saying is because movie theaters charge more for Friday and Saturday nights, they're having to offset that. They do here.
Yeah, that doesn't happen here.
Oh, okay. They just gouge you every day.
Yeah, like honestly, I was explaining this to someone. I'm like, the amount of money I pay for one ticket, I can get a ticket in Louisville and get concession stand for just one person.
Exactly.
So the amount of money I pay for 2 tickets, I could pay for 2 people and fucking get a concession stand for the both of us. You understand? Like, it's just the model, the way it works in fucking New York is just fucking crazy.
The market.
So the only way I can save money is going to the movie theater before 12, because then they'll say, all right, you only got to pay like $8, because I paid $16 for 2 tickets to go see Ocean's 8 with my friend. So.
Oh, why did you waste money like that?
Because my friend was like, hey, I want to see Ocean's 8. And I was like, all right, I got nothing better to do.
This was a lady, right?
No, it was a guy.
What?
Yeah. And he instantly, as soon as the movie was over, he was like, I kind of wish I never saw this. And I was like, gee, thanks, asshole. I was like, we could have seen Incredibles too.
What you do for your friends.
That's true.
Because I'm like, I feel like if I lived in Louisville, or if I lived in Kentucky, Doc would go to the movies with me.
Oh, yeah.
Every chance he got.
Yeah.
Because he would just be like, hey, man, you want to go to the movies? And I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, I'm that type of friend. Like, if someone tells me, oh, let's go see this movie, and I have, like, minimal interest in the movie, I'll go see it because what the fuck else I got to do?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, you've already beat Valkyrie, so you're good, right?
Oh, yeah, I beat the Valkyrie. I actually beat the game today, side note.
Well, congratulations.
I was very disappointed.
We're talking about Gods of War, or God of War, on that game.
It wasn't... I kind of knew someone spoiled it for me. Really, the internet spoiled it for me. But I was expecting something totally different from what what was said, so...
Oh, well, that helps. So, I mean, if it went totally different, then you're like, yeah, okay, I wasn't expecting
but the way it went was lame.
Oh,
I was
so
like, really?
For a little more disappointed.
So, when you, I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but like when you play it and you beat it, I mean, you could discuss it.
Okay, we would do that. Another thing they're looking to do is adding an additional $2 to $6 to subscribers if they want to go see IMAX or a 3D film. Which I say, don't waste your money. IMAX and 3D is not worth the cost that they pay for it.
And okay,
I
feel
actually
like
like this
screens,
though.
Wait.
Well, I think regular screens are pretty decently sized now. It's not like the old movie screens where it used to be kind of small. Like, regular movie screens are large now.
They are.
I actually like this. I think this is you're only paying $20. You get to see 3 movies a month. That's not bad. That's saving a lot of money because I like you said, you guys have to pay a little bit extra on a Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
But imagine you get 3 movies that come out every Friday. Or rather, you get 3 movies that come out a month, or you get to see it for fucking free. Or if a good movie comes out, like Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out, you can see that one when it comes out, and then you could be like, oh, let me see this bullshit movie somebody told me about. I think this is a great thing for moviegoers in New York City. I don't know about all around other places of America, but if you love going to the movies, that movie pass $20 a month, that's not bad. And you still have the perks of the AMC Stubs rewards program. Like I'm an AMC Stubs member, and their rewards program is pretty fucking good too.
Well, speaking of AMC, they are starting their own Movie Pass subscription. There, once again, like you were saying, it's $20, but you get to see 3 movies within a week. You can see 3 movies in a day, and it does not keep you from seeing IMAX or 3D. You can also, which that's the biggest problem I hate about Movie Pass, you can actually order your ticket before, like the day of or a week in advance, to reserve your ticket.
MoviePass is working on e-tickets.
Yeah, I know, but like
it's the theaters that aren't cooperating with it.
I know, because I've had to go in, like Incredibles 2, I had to go in at 2 o'clock in the afternoon from work to get my ticket, and then when my parents and my girlfriend showed up, it was already sold out, and I said, just order another ticket, go in there. My dad freaked out. It was funny. He was, oh, we're going to leave if there's a child that wants to see this movie. And I was like, fuck that kid if he's 5 minutes before the movie's supposed to start.
90% of that audience was adults.
No, in ours it was mostly kids. But, yeah, I mean, it's a great movie. So, yeah, AMC is on the verge of... it's not... You know what? That is not a bad deal. I mean, if you've got an AMC... I don't really like the AMCs around us.
Stony Brook?
Yeah, that's a shit place. So, yeah, if you've got
Okay, I went to a movie theater down here in Missouri that makes every place up there, including Extreme Escape, look like shit.
Why is that?
It's called the Alamo Draft House.
Oh, well, the Alamo... Well,
man, I love that place.
And they're doing a subscription service, too.
Ticket.
Yeah, they're... Well, the other thing is they will come and remove you if you... Because, if you've got your phone on or you're talking, they will fucking remove you. They removed Madonna during a screening of her movie.
They give you a warning first.
Well, yeah, they're like, turn your fucking thing off, and then they'll boot your ass out. Have you ever done that?
A fucking peanut butter shake, and like, pretty sure they would have rubbed my shoulders had I asked them. That place was awesome.
Yeah, that place is good.
I've never been to one. So.
Yeah, you would enjoy it too.
I know
you would.
All right. Well, okay. Now I'm excited. Well, Paramount is relaunching the Ninja Turtles franchise.
Woohoo!
Because
better be suits. Better be suits.
What do you mean suits? What?
It better be fucking suits.
What?
Yeah, they better be in fucking prosthetic suits.
Oh, that's what he said. I was like, they're gonna be
fucking CGI.
I was like, they're wearing dress suits? What the fuck? I've never seen the turtles like that. Maybe I've seen them wear like jackets, but not dress suits. Oh, so you do not want you want the old school kind of like.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
the first Ninja Turtle movies were still the best.
I mean, I
The
think
First, well, I liked all three of them, but I know people don't like part 3 more than part 1 and part 2. So
They go to Japan. It was awesome.
yeah, back in time.
well, the second movie they didn't even use their weapons. You guys know that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Pushed everything.
Parents complained about after the first one because of the violence. So when they actually fight, they fight with like sausage links and whatever.
I was going to say, Mikey hit somebody with sausage links.
Yes, like they're never allowed to actually use their weapons after the first movie. So if you were thinking, well, maybe we'll get something different, understand that Michael Bay's Platinum Dunes will be producing the new film. So
Why can somebody just take him out already?
no, the problem is he makes too much money, so he's never going to go away.
That's because of the sheeple.
Yeah. The screenwriter currently working on the script, Andrew Dodge, worked on the movie Bad Words, which I have not seen. So I don't know if it's any good or not. But there's a lot of cussing in that movie, so we don't know. So wait and see. Well, someone asked Kevin Feige if we're going to get any more gay, bi, lesbian, trans, Q,
Nobody cares.
LMNOP, because I guess they're wanting more diversity in their films. And he said yes, they are. We're going to be getting a couple. Now, and then they ask him if they're going to be like new characters or previous characters, and he says, we're going to get both. So with
What is this again?
in the Marvel films, we're supposed to be getting
Marvel
more.
films, okay.
Yeah. Now, in Thor Ragnarok, Tessa Thompson actually says that her Valkyrie character was actually shot a scene that pretty much said that she was bisexual. Again, I think
they cut it out of the film because it wasn't needed, and we didn't really care about her sexuality.
Again, if it doesn't add to the story, I don't think it really matters.
It felt really forced in Deadpool too.
With him being gay?
Yeah, because they kind of mentioned it, and it was just like, why couldn't he just like? This is where I see what Kennedy's trying to say. I was like, did you really need to say, "Oh, that's my girlfriend"? Like,
Right? Why?
like why?
He had no point.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is though, we're going with this lesbian, the LGBTQ. Someone made a list of all the Asian characters in Marvel films or superhero comic book movies, and the amount of lines they had, and they were like less than 12 altogether. And I was like,
there's got to be more of that because what's his name? Hong? He has a number of lines.
I don't know.
And then Parker's friend, is he Asian or is he Hispanic?
I don't know, but I would assume that kid's Hispanic.
Okay.
But he still only had like how many lines?
He had a lot.
He was annoying as fuck.
Joshua hates that kid.
He really
I
was.
was like, I literally groaned when I saw him in Infinity War. I was like, this fucking guy's in it too? Like, come on.
Yes.
But they were just saying that, and I was just like, well, who cares? Like, she wasn't really integral to the story, so of course she's not going to have that many lines in the movie.
No. I mean, it's slowly there.
Can I
ahead.
ask a question though? Like, had she not said, "Oh, this is my girlfriend, we're dating," you would have just assumed they were gay, right? Just by the way they were acting. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They.
Okay, hold on. Back to the Asian thing. Are we only including the movie universe?
I think so, because I saw it in passing, and I was like, who the fuck cares? Like,
Because
why?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has tons of Asians.
Yeah, that's a great line. But yeah,
I'm
like
just saying.
I just didn't get it, but I was just like, that's why I was just like,
Hey,
why?
Iron Fist
Like-
does too. It has a lot of Asians in that show.
It's stupid. Like, what was a movie that it was Kate, the Ghostbusters, the all-female one.
Yes.
And like, they were trying to figure out if the lady who's a lesbian in real life, her character was a lesbian. And I was like,
doesn't contribute.
No.
doesn't contribute to the story, but they had to say like, well, we didn't say anything in the movie, but her character is gay. I was like, but none of them were trying to fuck a guy. Like, none of them wanted a boyfriend. None of this paid any. It just did not. Who cares? Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it really... Now, like, in the Star Trek, when they made Sulu having a husband and stuff. They brought that in. They connected it. That makes sense. But you know, I don't know why. I mean,
wait a minute. Oh, even then, that was kind of like George Katai, whatever his name was. Was like, why did you have to make Joy Takai? Was like, why did you make him gay? He wasn't gay. You didn't need to make him gay. What the fuck was the point of that?
It was an homage to him. Is really what it was. But you're right. It doesn't matter. The thing is unless you're introducing it and it's connected to the character. Why does it? Because I don't sit there and go, well, I wonder if he sucks dick or if he eats pussy. I'm not sitting there wondering it. Yeah.
Really, the only time like a sexual orientation joke, I can't think of any good ones. You know what I mean? Like even in Avengers: Infinity War, when Batista was fucking
Drax.
swooning over Thor. Yeah, when he was swooning over Thor, that was about as far as it needed to go.
And that wasn't really.
But
that wasn't sexual. He was just
that was
like
funny though. That
yeah.
was like
Right.
The character was trying to say like. But the reason why he was doing that was because of the way
it was fucking with Quill.
Yeah, Quill.
Right.
So it was like it made sense, and we were just like, but nobody was going, well, is fucking Drax like a bisexual alien now? Like, no, you know. I think people place too much importance on sexuality, in this day and age, especially with fictional characters.
Well, speaking of
searching for something to get mad about,
but talking about fictional. Oh, go ahead.
But this is like it goes back to in the comic books with X-Men. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna make Iceman gay," and I'm like, "Why?"
Yeah.
Like this dude was like the biggest pussy hound.
Didn't they make Rogue bisexual?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
They made Wonder Woman bisexual though, right?
Yeah, they're wanting to make her bisexual in the movies.
And I was just like, this guy is the biggest pussy hound. He's one of the most charismatic characters who tries to get broads, and now all of a sudden he's gay. What the fuck is like what?
He could have been hiding.
I'd rather them reintroduce a new character who's gay, or use a present day one that's fucking gay, like that fucking guy North Star. Like he's gay. Use him for the gay like stuff or something.
They did that with Stewie in Family Guy too. It doesn't just
I always thought
it's everywhere.
What, gay people? They are. They're everywhere.
No, the having to change things kind of situation.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, we put up a poll. It was requested by Joshua.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate this.
Previously,
I don't know why you're getting so much enjoyment out of this. This is weird.
So,
because it's funny.
So the thing is,
thinking about me watching porting, diddling yourself. Like I'm
he wants to see how you describe it.
About you having to sit there watching a comic book movie parody porno and going, "What the fuck? What's going on?" I mean, your comic book knowledge is not that great, but still, this is going to be funny.
So the biggest thing is Kennedy has come to us and said, "I don't know enough about comics. You guys seem to know." A little bit. We're not incredibly nerdy. We're not going to sit there and have conversation in a comic book store and keep up with anybody. But we at least know some things to kind of send his way, and we're doing.
And somehow it devolved into porn.
Yeah, well, we did. Well, because there's going to be probably movies and stuff we think you should watch. And Joshua thought, hey, how funny would it be if Kennedy has to watch a porn parody of a superhero movie? And I thought that is great because then he actually has to watch it all the way through and give us a layout of how he felt the direction of the movie, storytelling, believability of costumes and acting went. And we just think just the fact that it's a porn is even better.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's going to be fun.
And sometimes I think the directing is going to be in and out. It's kind of all over the place.
Well, it'll be interesting. I may have to check this out. So hopefully, if we do a show next week, I know it's the holiday coming up. We will hopefully have your review. So the ones we put up were Superman XXX, Spider-Man XXX, The Avengers XXX, and The Dark Knight. I broke it up between two Marvels, two DC, and the biggest winner out of all of them, like sweep, was The Dark Knight XXX. So is it like actually based upon like the Dark Knight movie? Like, so which one? So that's with the Joker and speaking of like gay, apparently they've outed Harvey Dent. Apparently he's bi too. So
Harvey Dent had a family.
He could still be bi.
But what's the point?
He loves the cock.
But what does that change?
He just flips a coin. He's like,
For everything?
yes, that's the whole point of Harvey Dent.
He's going to fall in love with Mr. Freeze?
No, he just like, am I going to suck his cock or am I going to lick his ass? And he flips a coin.
Oh, wow.
You know that's what he does, right? Did we lose Joshua? Because I figured this would be the time he would be piping in on all this. I don't know. He's gotten quiet.
I think somebody came in, so he's...
No, I'm sorry. I was distracted by a live feed or something. What was
okay.
the question, sirs?
We had a whole discussion.
He
You would
was
have been
watching the porn.
No. I was literally was distracted with something.
I was
not
talking
porn
about
related.
what I had brought up the fact
I
that
heard Two-Face like with the coin and shit.
yeah, well, I guess in the most recent comic with Batman marrying Catwoman coming up, they kind of make a joke that Harvey is bisexual, and then Kennedy comes up. Yes, because she makes a joke. Catwoman makes a joke that Harvey goes both ways, and then Kennedy goes, "Well, he had a family. How could he do that?" Which I told him he flips a coin. I mean, I think
What happened?
I don't. It just Kennedy went. I guess they're getting loud. He muted them.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. So on talking about gay characters, apparently Harvey Dent is bisexual.
All right. Well,
It
that's
makes
weird.
sense because he flips the coin. I mean,
It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Stop trying to justify it.
it does. I mean, because why wouldn't he? Like if a guy and a girl walk into a room, I mean, he's not gonna flip the coin to go, well, let's see what I do to the girl. Am I have sex with her or not? No, that makes his choice. He'd always do it, wouldn't he? Any of y'all can answer that.
What? I don't know, man. That's just a weird thing. Like that dude's got so many fucking problems. Like,
You
does
think?
his sexuality need to be on top of that? Everything that goes. Like, yeah, you're right. Does he walk into a room and see a hot guy and a hot girl? He goes, well, let me flip the coin, you know. And which side of the coin means go gay or go straight? Is it the one with the scratches or the one without the scratches?
Well, then the other thing is like they try to do this to bring in people so they can connect. Are you really wanting to connect with Harvey Dent? Is that what a kid that's struggling with his sexual identity was? Just like, well, Harvey's he's bi. He makes different choices, so I feel like they know me. No.
Okay, now I'm thinking about Two-Face having sex with somebody, and literally as soon as he finishes, he's like, time to flip the coin.
To do what?
To murder them.
Oh,
That's his thing.
He doesn't always murder people. So he comes and then murders. Is that what you're saying? That's a horrible person.
Oh, I came now to kill you. Bam.
Down.
Right.
First he would like flip it like where he's gonna come, like on your back or on your face. Wouldn't he? I mean, all right. Anyway, well, apparently
Is half of his penis burnt?
Oh, I don't know. Is this the question we all been wondering?
I mean, I'm just thinking that would be painful.
Well, no, it's only his face. It's not his whole entire body.
Oh, I don't see.
Was it not his whole body?
Wait,
No, it's just his face. I just said his face.
I thought his hands burnt too, isn't it?
Yeah, no, in
Huh?
the Dark Knight, it's just his face. But in the other ones, in the other movies, it's his hands and everything.
No, it's just his face. He gets spilled with acid on his face, not anywhere else. He
Oh,
just makes
yeah.
it look like the opposite side of his body is.
He's right. So his
like
his
that.
dick is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, his dick is
If
working
we were
fine.
worried about Harvey Dent's penis, we can officially say
I mean, he
it's
was
fine.
If we're going to worry
Fucking,
about his bisexuality, we're going to worry about his penis. I'm just saying.
You see, in Batman Forever, he was fucking the bitch from Entourage, and he was fucking Drew Barrymore. You know,
Oh
he's
yeah.
like, I feel like being good.
All right. Well, speaking of Asians, Sony is wanting to produce a superhero movie based upon the Spider-Man character Silk. The Korean-American girl Cindy Moon, who turned into Silk because she got bit by the same spider Peter did, is a look in the movie that they're looking to set up next.
What was pissing that spider off so much? Jesus.
It's teenagers.
Just fucking coming into my lab. I gotcha.
I don't know. I mean, did it like when he we got bit and flicked it off and like went onto her and then she got bit and apparently like with Peter got bit and then he had to learn it. She I guess got sent away or something.
So they were basically in the same lab, or
yes,
like another time.
And then she was spent years locked in a bunker with only her powers to keep her company. So when she got out,
because I didn't know powers were fucking like things to keep you company.
I don't know. Like, how would he? Who? Let me shoot some web on.
So wait, does that mean that she's
like
she
fucking
doesn't have the wrist shooters then?
It's like Charlotte's Web. I don't know. I've never read Silk, so I can't tell you yes or no what's going on with that. I would assume she's got like web thing, right?
See, that would be a good comic.
Fucking Ben Reilly,
not fucking porn.
Okay, well, no.
Sorry. So, well, you know what, Kennedy, fuck off, because I was the one who was in charge this week. So you know what? Deal with it. Next week, Doc will do it again.
We'll do this. We will get a list of Asian superheroes and find out who our listeners want you to read about. We'll do that.
Hold on, is North Star fucking Asian? Hold on, let me see.
I don't know.
I'm looking it up right now.
Should we do Asian Superman? Because there is an Asian Superman.
Yeah, there is, but there's an Asian Hulk too.
Oh yeah, well that's a good one. Yeah, because he's the Hulk's back alive too, so we'll figure it out. Well, you asked for it. You've been begging for it, wondering why they haven't made it. Well, now the sequel to How High is coming back. MTV's teamed up with Universal 1440 Entertainment for a non-theatrical movie follow-up to the 2001 movie, which, if you remember, featured Method Man and Redman.
That's what I thought. I was like, is that the one with Method Man and Redman?
It is. Which I never seen the movie. I didn't realize.
Oh, you never seen that, Jim?
No.
You're missing out.
It's about two underachieving pot smokers who, after smoking a batch of marijuana they had fertilized with the ashes of their deceased friend, ace their college exams and end up at Harvard University.
Wait a minute. Do you know that's how that works, though?
What do you mean, how it works?
In the movie, the friend is, he's the smart. I think he's like a smart.
That's what I figured. He's the smart one,
and he's like a loser. Like basically the way he dies is kind of fucked up too. He dies smoking the weed that was given to him by Method Man.
Okay.
And Method Man felt bad. I don't know if he was supposed to go to college, but whatever. No, I'm sorry. Now I remember. He's encouraging Method Man to do better because Method Man was kind of like a really smart botanist when it came to weed and how to help people and heal.
Right.
So they just go to take the college entrance exams, and I don't know how he bumps into Redman, but they smoke the friend's ashes right before the test, and in doing so, the friend becomes a spirit.
Oh my god!
Helps them. No, he helps them cheat on the test.
Does he ever come back, or is it that it?
No, he comes back. Like he'll talk to them. I don't. Does he come back?
They keep smoking him to get through all of college, but they start to run out of him.
Oh wow!
No, I don't remember them ever smoking him again to see him again. I just feel like they smoked him that one time.
No, that was a big plot point. They were running out of him, and they were worried that they weren't going to pass the final exam. And he's like, "No, you got this." So they start. I
just remember him smoking him smoking once the weed, and then they see him throughout the movie. I don't remember them running out, but that's just me.
Like, did they take all the ashes of their friend?
Yes.
Yeah, because I think the ashes got mixed with the weed accidentally, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Well, in the new one, two young but business-savvy stoners embark on a pot-filled odyssey through Atlanta to find their missing weed, only to uncover a vast government conspiracy.
What the fuck?
That'll be your sequel to How High. So I ask, which pot movie do we really feel needs a sequel?
Half-Baked.
Yeah, I was going to go with Half-Baked.
What would they do, though?
I think
he would relapse, start smoking again. He would lose his girlfriend, get back in the apartment with the guys.
No. You know what you would do? You would do the Hangovers, the formula. another one of them gets like in trouble and they have to save the day.
Like they got to go overseas somewhere or something like that.
But he had to stop smoking, so that would like ruin the.
He would.
No, like fucking. What was the Spanish one? Fucking. The Spanish one gets locked up, or he gets the Spanish one's about to get deported because they think he's Mexican.
Scarface is gonna get deported.
Yeah, they kill Killer B.
Yo, wrap it up, yo. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out.
No, that was Jim Brewer's part. That was the.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
yes,
that was
Jim Brewer was.
I'm gonna flip out, man.
I'm not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do and freak you out, man.
That was Jim Brewer. That was when he got
fired.
when
we're talking about
Scarface gets fired.
Like the burger joint. He's like, "Fuck you, fuck you. You're cool." And the old fucking thing dude puts his fingers up, and then he throws the burger at who I think is the guy who is like fucking Dave Chappelle's right hand man, Neil, whatever the fuck.
He throws the potato at his head. Is what it is.
Okay, yeah, and then the Jim Brewer, he does the risky business.
No, he's doing
the Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ, Kennedy, do you watch movies?
It was Tom Cruise. Don't fuck.
It was Tom Cruise, but it's Jerry Maguire.
What the fuck did he just say? It was risky business?
Yeah, he said risky business.
Hey, I was on Tom Cruise. That's pretty close.
Yeah, way off. Anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't make a lot of movies.
Here we go. We got another poll for you people. What Tom Cruise movies should Kennedy watch?
I've watched them all.
I know. Apparently, they're all combined together.
They do. They all fucking blend together. He's got like 93 of them, guys.
So we're thinking we need to tell Dave Chappelle, one, because it's legalized medically in New York. So how does he deal with his girlfriend now that he legally can smoke it? And
she told him she never wanted him to smoke it again.
And Scarface is being deported.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Donald Trump. They have to do something with Donald Trump.
Yes. I think the Dave Chappelle, I know you listen. You're up at Dayton. Get on to this. We need a follow-up to Half Baked.
Dave Chappelle, he went to fucking Ohio and said fuck everybody.
Yeah, he did.
Well, now that you mention him, I saw the fucking trailer to, because when I went to go see Ocean's 8, they gave nothing but female movies for trailers, and they showed A Star is Born, and he's in the movie.
Is he?
Fucking, yeah, and he's like with his muscles out, he's wearing a fucking wife beater, and he's just like talking to Bradley Cooper, and you gotta, I think, and at one point, I think he's the drummer for Bradley Cooper's character's band. I don't know, but you do see Dave Chappelle talking in the trailer at least 3 times.
Oh, my Lord. All right.
Yes. Oh, my Lord, indeed.
So we'll have to wait and see. Well, some other MTV stuff is going to be coming to Hulu. Hulu just signed an agreement with Viacom, which means Comedy Central and MTV stuff. So right now you can watch all of Daria. I just started watching Nathan For You. Didn't know that fucking show is funny as fuck.
What is the premise of that show? Like, does he like fuck with actual businesses?
Yes, he does. So
okay.
He goes in like he's trying to help a failing business and gives them this just fucking stupid idea and see how it goes, and it's always just bad. Along with BET's The New Edition Story, or My Sweet Super 16. But, along with Daria, apparently is going to get a reboot. Like we were talking with Aeon Flux, Daria's coming back.
Did we really need that one?
There's a lot
I think we're past the point of do we really need. I think they're just doing shit now.
No, and I would tell you this. I know a lot of females that are excited about Daria because they connected. That was their smart Beavis and Butthead, really, and they connected with her. So it may not be what you all, and you guys are probably a little younger than what Daria was kind of in her mix, right?
Nah, I mean, it was a funny show. I just didn't appreciate like the fucking like I guess. I stopped watching after like the 3rd season because I know once they introduced the guy and like there was like a love triangle, I just like I lost interest. I hated the fact that they had the jock and the other cheerleader bitch as morons. It's like I don't know.
Well, apparently in this one, she's dropping Jane and Jody's gonna now be her her sidekick on the show.
Sidekick? I never seen Jane as the sidekick. I thought it was her as just her opposite but mutual best friend.
Yeah, just two people that hated the world and loved to just be cynical with people. But no, now they're...
Yeah.
So Jodie is going to be along with them. I don't know. Are they going to set it they're in high school, or are they going to be in their 30s dealing with being cynical and working and everything else?
Well, they didn't do it with Beavis and Butthead, so I don't
Do you think they should?
No, I think they should keep it
in high school.
In high school.
Okay.
Because this is like the second reboot, right? Didn't they reboot it before? Didn't they bring it back? I could have sworn it was like, oh, Daria's coming. We're bringing back Daria for like a couple of episodes or some shit like that.
Let's see. I'm trying to think how they did 5 seasons. They had 2 television movies and 2 specials. I did not know Daria had that much stuff going on.
And fucking Beavis and Butthead was just like in obscurity.
They had I didn't know they did film.
They had Do America.
They did have it. Well, they got a major motion picture, but Daria got 2 fucking TV movies.
And then it looks like they might have made 2 games.
And games for Daria?
Daria's 6 Sad Life Planner, or software, I guess. And then Daria's Inferno. And then in 2010, you actually could get her voice as your Garmin or TomTom GPS system.
That's just weird.
Why?
Well, you could get Yoda and stuff like that.
I had Ozzy Osbourne.
See, why? Well, you can't even understand him. Why would you do that?
Down the left.
Sean!
Shut on!
How long did you use it before you're like, I'm going back to the original?
Like a week.
That's what
it lost. It lost its luster after a little bit.
I wonder how that works. though. Do they just like tell them like they have to like? How did they just literally do all the directions?
Yes.
Or something?
Yeah, they've got them all, and they just pre-record them, and then
Fuck, that must take a long time.
Well, I mean,
you can actually make your own if you like. Say that your grandma wanted GPS, but you wanted to help her out, so you could record your voice doing all the lines and then download it to her GPS.
Well, how do they do like all the streets, or do they have you say certain words and that all those words can be connected?
That's where I'm kind of like.
I don't know. Honestly, the street names is newer since they started doing the voices. So
yeah, I'm wondering how that is. All right. Well, with Double Dare coming back, they were like, "Who can we bring back with Double Dare? Who's not doing anything?"
Kenan and fucking Kel.
Kel Mitchell, which I'll tell you, when I met him, he's doing nothing. Kenan Thompson, who's actually...
AKA the other guy.
Kenan Thompson, who is doing pretty well for Saturday Night Live, is going to be on the new Double Dare when it comes back. They're going to be having a special alumni version when it comes back.
Fuck Double Dare. Bring back.
Oh my God! It came.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
It aired tonight. We missed it.
Guts.
We need to go find it. Did Mark Summers get his face put back on? Okay.
I guess
He got in a bad accident that like part of his face got ripped off.
Well, I saw someone. When was this? Was this recently or was this like?
It was after the Workaholics, I think.
Oh, okay, that's what I was about to say. I was like, he was on an episode of Workaholics. He seemed fine to me.
He's got that cool bear outfit now, or jacket.
Bitch better have my honey.
Yeah, when I met Kel Mitchell at the Derby City Comic Con, charging to do your voicemail and to take pictures with him, and he just looked bored out of his mind.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? Like, no one's gonna be like, I want to hang out with the guy from Good Burger, like, and then you want me to pay money? Like, dude, no.
Yeah.
Who loves orange soda?
Yeah, and he was selling Good Burger stuff, and
that was one shot.
I don't even think people care about fucking like Good Burger like that.
No, they don't. No, nobody's like, oh, I've got to see what Kel Mitchell's doing. I don't know if Kenan would have like that much of a draw either for typical places.
No, but he was smart. He was like, let me be a writer. Let me like pitch, be a comedian, and work really hard. And you know, him getting on SNL. Like, it was funny. They made a joke about them, and I just couldn't stop laughing because it was so true. They were like, look at this guy working his butt off and getting into SNL, and the other guy who was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna ride this fucking wave of Nickelodeon fame into the sunset. Like, dude, come on.
Yep. He is. He's. That's what he's doing. I was just like
one of them was on SNL. The other one was he did a guest spot on a UPN show that didn't even last for 2 seasons. That means to tell you, I remember I was watching it. He comes in, he plays he's trying to sneak into the record label place, so he pretends to be a UPS delivery guy.
Mm-hmm.
And my uncle's like, "Isn't that guy from Good Burger?" I was like, "Yeah." Mm-hmm. Look where he's at, huh? He's like, Jesus. The fat one was in Snakes in the Plane.
Kenan was? Kenan's been in, he
was one of the. He flew the plane.
Yeah.
You know they were on All That, which is why he went from that, to SNL. It's not just Good Burger.
No,
that's what I meant. Good Burger originated from All That. Don't get me wrong. I just think out of all of them, the most successful one is Kenan, and then the next one would be the fat one, the fat girl.
Yeah, the heavyset girl. Yeah, she went to Mad TV, didn't she?
I don't know if she went to Mad TV, but I've seen her and stuff. And then I'm sorry, wasn't the other one too? I'm sorry. So you would have to say the most successful one from All That was the girl that went crazy, Kenan, then the fucking fat one.
The girl went crazy. What do you mean?
the
Yeah,
one
that used to do in her. She would be in her room and she would talk about shit. I can't remember her name.
Fuck, she went fucking nuts, and her parents were like, she's crazy.
Like legit.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
I forgot her name. See, everyone forgot about her because she fell off.
Let's see.
She's a blonde chick, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was blonde.
Let's see who that would be. I don't see. I never really watched All That.
Amanda,
you're old as shit, Doc.
Amanda. Oh, it's not. You're talking about Amanda Bynes?
There you go, Amanda Bynes. There you go.
Yeah, Amanda Bynes was way more famous than Kenan Thompson. Oh yeah, she went crazy. You're right.
She did that soccer movie where they she had to pretend she was a boy and all that. I remember that one.
Oh, I thought that was Miley Cyrus.
No.
Oh, I get the confused.
Was that that wasn't the Ladybugs movie? Was it? No, it was something else.
No, that was the opposite. That was with Jonathan Tucker. Rest in peace.
What movie was that?
That's Ladybugs.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
Ladybugs
was Jonathan Tucker. I think the one you're talking about is She's the Man or something like
that.
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there's She's the Man. Yeah, okay. Oh, so it's it's the 12th Night is what it is, based upon the Shakespearean play with Channing Tatum. That's why you watched it. Now we figured it out, Kennedy.
Yeah,
he's got them abs.
He does. Not even his wife wants him anymore. Moving on.
Oh,
not that his wife didn't want him anymore. They just grew apart.
You guys watch The Terror on AMC?
No, what's that about?
It's about this ship trying to carve out a quicker way through the Arctic, and they pretty much get frozen, and a polar bear starts hunting them fucking down, and then they have weird shit that goes on. It's I don't know. I haven't gotten. People keep saying, "Oh, it's really good," but I'm struggling to get through it because it's kind of slow. But there are some fucked up shit, and the thing is spoilers for the show if you haven't seen it or know history. They all die. So I mean,
how did you come to this conclusion that they all die?
It's history. They this is real. This really happened. They were.
Oh
yeah. No, this is not. Yeah, it's not. They didn't make this up. Apparently, they're going to do a sequel, or season 2, and I was like, how are we going to do a season 2 about
if they all die?
If they all froze to death or got mauled and eaten. Apparently, this is all going to be based upon World War II and show, the California internment camps for the Asians and the war in the Pacific, which I kind of felt like hot topic right now is internment camps with the whole Mexican and stuff like that. So I'm wondering if that's the point of pushing that. We're edgy. This is real world. This is happening, people.
Oh, no, man.
Bottom of the barrel, meat scrape.
That's a good one, Kennedy.
So I don't know. I don't know if you've seen Terror. Again, if you're not haven't seen it, or everybody dies. It's like watching Titanic. I mean, everybody. No, most people die.
What the fuck is what you call it? What's the other one? Dietland? Is that a show or is that like?
That's a show. Doesn't look like anything I'm looking to watch.
Like, what the fuck is that? Like, is that an actual show or that's a reality?
No, it's a real scripted show.
About what?
A fat chick.
Okay.
Let's see. The novel.
Throwing out feelers there, buddy?
Yeah, the novel follows Plum Kettle. What a name! A 300-pound ghostwriter for a device column of popular teen magazine Daisy Chain. Sounds like a gay, or not a gay thing, but a sex thing. Plum fantasizes about being thin, and after years of failed diet plans, schedules an appointment for a weight loss surgery. While awaiting her surgery date, Plum finds herself recruited by an underground feminist cable known as fuck that name. Something House, Calliope, maybe. Meanwhile, a guerrilla group known as Jennifer begins carrying out increasingly violent acts of vigilant justice against those who mistreat women, and Plum soon finds herself at the center of a sinister plot. Oh, fuck that. Yeah. Y'all looking to watch this?
No, I just was seeing advertisements for it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this about?"
It's to make fat chicks feel good. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't fucking know.
And you guys see that they're bringing back Roseanne. Well, they're bringing back the Connors without Roseanne. How do you think?
Yeah. I like how they're just like, how are they going to do the show? And then they do the they do the synopsis for season 2. It's like, oh, they have to deal with hardships and an uncertain turn of events. She died of a heart attack.
Is that what they're saying?
Like, no, no one's saying, like, they're just like, they haven't like said what's gonna happen, but like the synopsis gives away like everyone's gonna have to deal with the sudden turn of events, and we're just like, she's gonna die. Like how else are they gonna write this show with her not dying? So,
that's true. Well, they did it with the Hogan family.
Yeah.
The mom on it. They apparently nobody liked her, and they killed her off after the first season. Valerie Harper.
Yeah.
Yep. And,
so yeah,
I want to say this, that I don't agree with what Roseanne said or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but if we're going to start doing shit to shows because of the people that were in them, shouldn't we fucking pull the Cosby Show off the TV? Just
Well, they pulled like Dukes of Hazzard because of when the rebel flag thing became big.
So why are we like?
Where can you watch the Cosby Show? Let's see. Please don't say.
I just feel like if we're going to do it to one, we should do it to all. You know what I mean?
Let's see. Prime Video. So Amazon, they're fine with. Hulu's. This Hulu? Nope, Hulu took it off. I wonder if Amazon still got it.
You can still watch it on like Nick at Night and shit like that.
I doubt that.
They're playing reruns all over the place.
Let's see. You really? I doubt they would keep that. All right. Yep. Hey, do you guys play Fortnite?
No.
Me neither. Which really feels like PUBG with Minecraft. Because it's got a lot of building in it. People building a lot of stuff. And it's cartoony. Okay. It feels like PUBG for 12-year-olds. Do y'all agree with this? Am I out there?
I can't. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know.
They even had Thanos show up during Infinity War. You could turn into him and destroy people. Which I always felt what should happen on that game was just like how PUBG has like 100 people. It's like when you get the gauntlet and the stones, you should have been able to just decimate half of whoever's left. I thought that would be cool. So you could be playing and someone gets it, you hear this music, and then you could just be gone. Wouldn't that have been cool?
I guess. I don't know.
All right. Well, apparently now that they're talking about is they realize some people are not huge fans of the building strategy. So they may be moving in a different direction to where Because what happens is typically you got the final two people, and they're just building as high as they can to sniper down or whatever. And they may be trying different strategies on playing Fortnite versus what the current game is playing. Do you agree? Is this something they need to keep the same, or you think this is open up to more gamers?
This is more of a Kennedy question.
Oh, he's passing it over.
I don't know. Like, okay, so I've played Fortnite a few times. It takes no skill at all. You can get a headshot while aiming at a tree next to the person. It's not a serious game. I don't take it seriously at all. So if they're trying to do anything to make this just more whatever, it's not going to change the feeling of the game to me. You know what I mean?
I got you. So it's not going to bring you back in to play it.
No, I mean, I've seen the ends of that, and they say that, but honestly, I've seen the ends of those matches happen directly on the ground. It's not always building these towers up, and what I have seen is people building stupid shit and then glitching through it, or causing people to glitch through it, and stuff like that. So if they want to remove the building aspect, I think it would make the game funner, but how do you not claim, or how do you deny that you're not copying PUBG at that point? Like,
well, they're already being sued, Epic Games.
No, the guy that made PUBG is suing literally everybody right now. So
I came up with that. And then the guy who wrote Battle Royale is going to sue him because he's like, I came up with that concept. If you've never read the book. Or
okay, Josh, I was thinking about this the other day. Whatever happened to the this is going to be completely off topic. Whatever happened to the ultimate cage match thing?
In wrestling?
Cage match thing.
You remember when, the guy with the dark hair came in and was running
Sting?
Wrestling for a little bit.
What federation are we talking about here?
What guy with dark hair?
We're talking about, it was WWE.
Okay.
Was it Eric Bischoff or something
Bischoff?
like that?
Okay, yeah. Are you talking about Hell in the Cell?
No, not Hell in the Cell. The one cage where people...
Chamber?
The Elimination
Yeah,
Chamber?
the chamber. What the fuck happened to that thing?
They still do it.
They still have it from time to time. I think
I
it's
have not seen it.
Now,
it actually has its own pay-per-view.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to like bring it out for one match because it takes such a long time to build it.
Oh my god! Time out. Did fucking Kenny just snap at his friends to keep quiet?
Yeah, I think he did.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
no, they're talking in the background. It wasn't me.
Okay. I'm sorry. So continue. Whoever was talking, Doc.
Yeah, I think it takes too long to build, so now they just have everybody be a part of it.
Yeah.
Are you hoping?
Okay.
Or are you talking about that, or War Games where they put two rings. Cages around?
No, I was talking about the Elimination Chamber one.
Okay.
I just recently got back into wrestling again, and I just got to thinking about that. I hadn't even heard about anything on that in a long time, and I remember it was such a big deal when it first happened.
What was the last elimination? I think it was recently, wasn't it?
Which one? Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
I want to say it happened like 3 to 4 nights ago.
3 to 4 nights ago?
I mean, months ago.
Okay. Yeah, February. That's when the last Elimination Chamber came out.
Okay, well, I'll keep watching. That was my favorite movie.
Well, if you have the WWE Network, you can probably go back and watch it and enjoy all the Elimination Chambers.
I've just been watching Raw on Hulu.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That's because you can't get the updated Raw on the WWE Network.
What?
Makes no... Yeah, so say if you miss Monday Night Raw, right?
You have to watch it on Hulu?
You can watch it on Hulu the next night, or I guess when it's over, when they uploaded it, whatever
Midnight.
time.
Right.
But you can't get it on the WWE Network. Does that make any fucking sense?
No, it doesn't.
Fucking weird.
Wow, those people. Well, lastly, last week the NBA draft took over the Barclays Center in New York, and this is another Fortnite thing. One of the draft players, Kevin Knox from the University of Kentucky, was
my dad's favorite player.
Yes, he was drafted, and apparently the crowd went crazy when he got drafted. Your own father gave a thumbs up, which apparently meant up the asses of New York Knicks fans for that pick. And but the interesting part was he had a Fortnite logo lined in his suit jacket. Apparently, he must be a big fan of Fortnite. So yeah, that was it. We had a whole discussion about Kevin Knox a week ago with Joshua.
Well, my two of the other big Nick fans that I know were like, we're happy we got him. We're not upset that we got him, but we're kind of glad we got him. And another Nick fan was like, I think the Knicks did a great job. They got the best draft. They did the best draft.
Oh, really?
I was like, I don't know about that, but all right.
They got the best they could do.
Well, because everyone was good. Like, he was telling me one guy was like the top 10, he was top 10 in high school, but then he had problems in college, and I'm like, that's not a good sign. Then he was like, this Knox kid was okay. Another pick was all right, but he also had problems because he went to another school in Kentucky that I didn't even know was a D1 school because like it didn't sound like a D1 school.
What school was that?
I don't know what it was. He committed to Kentucky, but then he decided to go to another Kentucky school, and then they fired his uncle because he wanted to work with his uncle and somebody. I don't know if it was his father or something, but they fired the uncle, and then he left that school, and I don't know where the fuck he went. But I was just like, dude, that sounds like too much trouble for a fucking draft pick, in my opinion.
It does.
I mean, God bless the Knicks. I was a Knicks fan at one point when I was younger, and I wanted them to win, but I think the closest we got was with the fucking Ewings and Stark and fucking Latrell Sprewell and Allen Houston. But those days are done.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that will bring the show to a close. So we do know that Kennedy's homework for this week, which he'll be watching with his roommates, is the Dark Knight Triple X, and he will be hopefully if we do a show this coming next week before the holiday, he will be giving us a recap of the movie, and then
I'm on vacation for like the next 3 weeks,
oh,
really,
nice.
so I can be on every show at home.
Very nice, and it sounds way better than you calling in, because you're buried in like a hospital or something like that. So
I'm in the basement of a hospital, surrounded by people who kindly fucking. Now I know what you guys go through with me when I'm at work, because Kennedy, with all the talking.
Oh yeah, we heard it the last time when you were on, and the guy behind you just talking the whole time. Let's see. Other news. Also, if you want to catch information on Fracking Nerds, you can go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I think that's it. Joshua, what'd you learn this week?
I learned Owen Wilson says "wow" a lot in his movies.
Whoa. No, not whoa. He's like, oh.
He's like, wow.
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 He does. Wow. Kennedy, what'd you learn this week?
I learned that when you guys start talking about sports, my eyes glaze over a little bit.
I know. That's sports ball. Yeah.
Well, I hate to told the so, but I told the so. I fucking told the so.
And then I've got some breaking news. A situation that was out of hand a few years ago has been smoothed over, and Big Brian V may be appearing on the Frackin' Nerds.
Oh my God! Did hell freeze over? Did hell freeze over? Oh sweet Jesus! What a day! What a day! Oh God! I can't believe it! I can't. Is the background hecklers going to be a fucking Doc Martin production now again? Oh, God.
That I don't know, because, I don't know what you guys are doing, but...
I honestly, if I'm being honest, I think, the production value is going to have to be, transferred over to you. So, I don't know. That's how I'm feeling from internal discussions. And, with one of us becoming a nurse now, he does most of, like, the work when it comes to editing and all that stuff.
Cage.
I think
class.
Maybe, class. I think with the other person with the production that we're a part of, I think we might have to go back to Doc Martin. I don't know, but that's the feeling I get, because I was like, why? Because he mentioned you. He's like, you think Doc would have me on the show? And I was like, I don't fucking know, maybe. But and then he was like, I was talking. I saw him tag you, and I was like, oh, I guess they made up. Okay.
Yeah, he reached out. We hashed everything out, and then we just started nerd talking again. So
there you go.
It was good. So yeah. So,
Let's pray that this does it. Because this, honestly, side note to our listeners, Kentucky is filled with a lot of fucking drama. That is so not necessary.
no.
Like, I just observed the bullshit that go. Even I kind of was a part of bullshit in Kentucky, and I'm just like, come on. Like,
So yeah,
yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, but he's we'll get him in here to talk nerd stuff, and we'll go from there.
not sports stuff because he doesn't watch sports.
Well, yeah, would be perfect for him and Kennedy, the non-sports show. So
Get your own sports show.
No, I don't want to talk sports. I don't know enough about sports to talk about it.
You fucking talk about it. Whatever. Okay.
No, I talk about little. We talked about Kevin Knox. He played for Kentucky, and then he's going to a. He's going to play for a team
Eyes
that is
glazing over now.
All right, fine.
You only know video games. You don't know comic books all that great. You don't know sports that great. You know, maybe some movies. I mean, you confused Tom Cruise movies.
I know you did.
But
There
Shut the fuck up.
There are too many Tom Cruise movies.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up, Kennedy. You just stay quiet
Yeah.
sometimes. When me and Doc want to talk sports, we'll talk
Yeah,
sports.
you
I know.
roll.
I just sit back here and shut up.
Just roll for
Yeah.
dexterity or something like that, okay,
Yeah.
buddy? With your D&D and walking around and looking for things.
Yeah, when's the next fucking season of Harmon Quest so I can watch it?
Like
I
real Harmon
actually
Quest
don't
or the Kennedy's game of. I think Kennedy should host a game when you come in and we just go to town on it.
I want to do that. I want to get drunk. I mean, maybe we could do it next. Well, like I said, I'm in town from Thursday to Monday.
Of this week?
And this Thursday I fly in, so maybe my plans will be fucking. Well, my plans have changed due to. I'll tell you guys afterwards. But yeah, my plans changed.
Is it a Y chromosome change?
Yeah.
Well, Kennedy's not back in for another month.
He's not. What the fuck? How long does it take you to learn how to drive a fucking truck? It should take like a week.
I finished all of my tests. I got my permit. He
He did it on the first try, folks. He's a fucking prodigy. He was born to do this. It was like genetically just embedded in his fucking brain to be a truck driver.
Wasn't you like
It's
your
like,
dad or
what?
stepdad?
Make jokes, but this is a lot harder than you think it is.
Well, your dad
No,
or
I know it.
stepdad
My
was a
dad
truck
did
driver,
his
right?
CDL with the Greyhound, and he was telling me like the shit that he was going through, and I was like, "Yeah, you poor bastard." But hey, more power. I don't even know how to drive, so that should just tell you something.
That's
Kennedy.
true.
You talk a good talk shit game. That's what you do.
I do. I talk shit, but I'll admit, like, listen, motherfucker, I can't drive. I gotta have someone chauffeur me around, or I gotta take public transportation.
He's gonna make fun of me and then ask for a ride. That's what he's gonna do.
That's right. That's what he does.
That's what
right
I do,
there.
but I compensate for that ride. Do you need gas money? Do you
Yep.
need me to buy something? That's always what I do. So
Yep.
fuck off.
That's right. You gave me a.
Do you want to go? You want to go get some pizza? We're gonna go do it.
Yeah, I bought. Oh God, can we go? I want that pizza so bad. I was telling Matt about it. I was like, I really miss that pizza.
I haven't even eaten that pizza yet.
No, you had a salad.
I know. That's what I was doing keto. I need to get back on that. All right. I know that's enough of our just chitter chatter. So again, Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of fun stuff. So for Joshua and Kennedy all the way in Missouri, that is Kennedy being in Missouri, this is Doc Martin saying, have a fracking good week.